everybody, this is the Dragon. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So glad you guys could join me for this. We are going to decide the fate of Orlais. Meaning we're going to finish up this ball. On and off through this whole first 10 minutes maybe. I'm sure you guys noticed. I don't doubt I'm going to play this game again, but if I decide to do another live stream, I may do things differently next time. Like different romance, different choices. Some of the stuff will most likely remain the same, but yeah, different stuff. Right now I'm just doing like a real passive playthrough, trying to be everybody's friend, trying to keep everyone nice and happy. So this is a passive playthrough. This is the good playthrough. Next time, who knows what I'll do.
I am Grand Duchess
I might
Floriane
decide to
de
kill
Chalon.
everybody.
Welcome to
Because
my
it just seems
party.
more fun. Okay. Now this conversation with her, you can get court approval or disapproval just from this conversation alone. So I'm going to show you guys how to get good conversation. Or good court approval.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
If it gets too
Indeed
low,
you
they will
can.
kick you out.
I believe tonight you and I are both concerned. Flo.
Let us dance.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. The Talvashoth are hardly known for political maneuvering. Just what interest do you have in our little war?
Okay, so if you don't do the noble perk, the noble knowledge perk, then this is the one you would want to do. Why don't you educate me? But with the nobility knowledge,
I
get that
assure
one.
you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Is that what we both want?
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Okay, which am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
You do not admit whether you trust somebody or not. You ask her.
An excellent question. I
It
might
gets
ask
you
the
court
same
approval.
of you, Your Grace.
The more approval you have, the better chance you have of finishing this pretty quickly.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain
And like I said, if it gets
parties
too
are
low,
engaged
then
in
they'll
dangerous
kick you out. I think if you get below
machinations
20. But if you get above 85,
I thought dangerous
they will-
machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
they will actually listen.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
No dances for Corypheus.
I'd happily do more dancing. Just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
And Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
What?
I thought we were here to stop the assassination.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
So what is
You're
the best
asking
one?
me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
And she would
This is,
constantly
however,
have
your
assassination
decision,
attempts to deal
Inquisitor.
with.
Not
You
ours.
cannot just put an elf as an empress, not in this world, because everyone hates the elves.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Floriane tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
So yeah, this time I'm going to save Celine. I'm gonna do this to the point of everybody surviving. I do know what I'm doing, believe it or not. I'm trying to do this in the way that everybody survives. But, is the door open now? What's up here? Can I go up here? It's all over there. But if I do another live stream playthrough, like I said before, I would definitely do things different. Different choices, all that neat fun stuff.
Good to know.
A few of my choices are just locked, basically. They are, this is my choices. I am happy with this choice. Like with Bull's Chargers. My very first playthrough, I went ahead and let them die, and oh my gosh, I felt so freaking bad about it. I really did. I didn't even finish that playthrough.
There must be something here.
Well, I was just over there.
So, even Liliana thought this place was dangerous, and you wanted to just walk.
Give me one sec, I gotta... Even my weapons are unequipped. There we go. I'm good.
In here. This party is looking up.
He's so happy about that. Okay. I don't want to go that way yet. Or that way. Out the window! Haha!
Oh, thank you.
It's already got in.
I hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not at all. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her. Can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
All sorts of
You know,
people
even
tonight are taking advantage of this
before
wing being closed.
all this crap, like everyone's
Brianna
like,
probably knew it
oh,
was
it's
dangerous
Gaspard,
and
he's
sent me
doing
anyway.
this, and then, but they're dropping
One more
hints as to who's
embarrassing
really
secret
doing it,
erased.
who's behind all of
I
this.
knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Oh, how dare she?
Something like that could destroy Briala, if it were known.
No. Some know she has a history with the Empress. But they believe she was just a favored servant. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
What are all these little floating blue lights
Make her
around there?
protect you, Inquisitor.
I'm kind of curious about these floating blue lights. I really want to know what they are. Oops, loot, 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 loot. Don't want it. It's a naked woman. Oh, it's for the guys. Don't want it. Do I have enough? I think I have enough.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody?
Yep.
Anybody?
Come on. Jeez. I was searching that area how long? How many times did I already search that area? Well, it's 115, but I gotta have someone with armor weaker than that, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. There's a naked woman on the bed, too, and a naked man! The naked man is tied to the bed.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
Uh-huh. I can guess what you were hoping.
I can imagine what you thought your reward would be.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything.
Seriously, what are these little floating blue
The
lights?
Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
Classic, honeypot.
Oh, Orlesians.
Okay, well... leave him to whatever fate. Free him, but make him hush this up. Blackmail Celine.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
Court approval, 0. I get no approval from that. I think I was supposed to get some, but I'm already at 100. Oh, there's loot over there.
That was Orlesian.
That's a word for it. Okay, now which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way? It's a big door. I think the big doors are what leads to the main quest. I'm gonna go over here and take that. Take that. Nope, I'm not gonna take that. Okay, well, what is it? Gimme! Don't want it. It's a chest. It's so obviously a chest. Why can I not loot it? I just want to loot a chest. What do you mean locked on the other side? So which way do I go? Oh, I go this way. I totally forgot. Well, this is me and my stupidity. Thanks for joining us, folks.
What happened here?
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
Nope, not that way. Oh, there's a dead person up here. Why was he up here? Seriously, why are there dead people in the forbidden areas. Like, the servants I can understand, they're supposed to be all over the place, but just like random people just laying around dead. What is around here? There's something over here. Oh! There's a bunch of coin on the table. I will take it. I don't think I needed the supplies, but hey, I took them anyway. Back through this door. Back through this door. What's down here? Can I go down here? What? What's over here? The last Orlais statue. See, now there's a noble, like, right there. Okay, I better go and get him. That's where the last Orlais statue's been. I never explored down there before. Oh, hello.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
See? Here for another
I
dance.
fear I'm a bit busy at the moment, if you're looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
He really should be used to it by now.
At this point, I think disappointment was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep your years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the master.
They bring in all types of hints. I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, the Grand Duchess was the one who insisted that this ball happen. Briala sends someone to investigate Florian's room. I'm gonna go to that. So really it should be no surprise whatsoever that Florian is the mastermind behind all this. Oh, give me that. Whoa, it got so dark for a minute.
Just his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Those were, in fact, demons.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Make her bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Seriously?
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
It does sound Ferelden.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Good to know. Now it's time to go. I'm going over here. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go over here. Oh, shit. Dang it. Totally missed him. Stop jumping loot. Why must we always have this conversation? What the heck? Okay, I don't care. Loot. 188, no. Dorian, we gotta move. More high ever. No, Dark Red Smite, this is good. Take that? Maybe. We'll see. I gotta compare it to my other mages. That guy fucked up. Come over here. He can handle that last one. See? Handle him just fine. Am I exploring? Yes. Oh boy. I don't think I even have enough. But let's try. Oh, I do have enough. Awesome. I don't? Oh. It needs a fifth one. Well, what about you? You got enough? No. Well, that's a disappointment. I am disappointed. What the hell? Where am I? How did I get back here? Open this door. I demand to go. Oh, what's over here? What is over here? Does she not see me? How could she not see me? She's right across from me.
The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
I'll talk to Florian.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Exactly. I want to get this done and over with. How? Why did I change back into the form?
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Everyone's all gasping in shock.
Inquisitor?
Everyone is watching. Smile!
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary.
Ooh.
It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire council of heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard,
And who gets to judge her?
You cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Like, I don't know you. Get the hell away from me, bitch.
Gaspard?
Congratulations, you have lost control. Take her away.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
And Corypheus once again meets disappointment.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Well, all you are at fault.
Every one of you is implicated. You all conspired to allow this to happen.
That's a bold claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
Well, Briala's playing both sides.
Briala was sabotaging the negotiations all along. I have the documents she stole from your ambassadors.
Even if I did, there's nothing you can do about it. Lay a finger on me, and you'll have riots in every city in Orlais.
Nope. The elves won't stand up for you once they know you let your lover burn Halam Shiral's alienage to the ground.
Ooh. The Inquisitors outmaneuvered you, Rabbit. I'm impressed.
You staged a coup.
You were going to attack tonight. You brought mercenaries in addition to your soldiers.
Clever move. If you were trying to get hanged for treason.
And Celine knew of Gaspard's coup and let it go far enough to hang him for treason.
You've made your point. What do you want?
You know what? Fuck shit.
You are three of the best minds in the Empire. You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
You just got to deal with it.
I cannot believe you want to make a speech. This is foolish.
We have no choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Always.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindness.
That'd go over as well as drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard will now hold a place of honor in our cabinet.
Friends, we assembled are the leaders of the Empire. We must set the example for all Thedas.
Pompous.
We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united, or surely we will fall alone.
It's our only chance.
There will be no second chance for us. We cannot afford to be divided.
We will bury our dead, tend our wounded, and ready ourselves for the next
of naked
charge,
women all over the place.
as all true Orlesians must.
But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
They ran out of punch.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Well, welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Hey, boy.
They ran out of that cheese dip. Asked for more, and they gave me this look. The assholes. How you doing?
Oh, I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
At least we got to the end of it alive. That's more than some can say. Cullen's giving orders now. We're just about good here. Come on. The music's finally got enough of a beat to dance to.
You know what? Excellent
I'd
idea.
love to.
Good. They're out of food.
He's not romantic at all, is he? Nope, the bull is not romantic. I don't think he knows what romance is. Sorta. Trying so hard not to say something about these loads. I've complained about them enough.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
Okay.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
It's always something.
Just when you've solved one crisis, another springs up to take its place.
I am sorry to place this burden on your shoulders, but you are the only one who can help. With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Those are crucial people.
These aren't just any two people. They're key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Thedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must
called
excuse
running
us,
around
revered
and
mother.
talking to all our friends.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
How does everybody react to this? What's over here? Oh, it's that guy.
You'll be quick.
Nope,
I'm a
don't
runner.
have all the stuff.
I may be running.
God damn it. I know I already chose a specialty, but I really wanted to get that stuff off the
Will
list.
you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree?
Yep.
I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Having fun.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was a funny Kunari. That's what they'll say one day. You watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam-Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Yeah, so refuse.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
God damn, this woman confuses
Surely
me.
it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
So what? Do better. God
You're
damn, I
concerned,
cannot
then make
understand
it
this woman
better.
one bit.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian?
No.
Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Okay, if the screen hasn't already blacked out, it's gonna black out for a second. Because I just got a message and this is the only way I know of to actually check the message. I have no idea what that even says. I'm sorry. I do not understand that. Where to next? Where to next?
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
Okay, Bull, what do you think about all that?
You know I've got no problem with Orlaisians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
Hey, you've got a silver tongue.
You've got a way with words, Bull.
I do what I can.
Maybe we can find some other uses for that mouth of yours.
Yeah. When is the next meal, anyway?
Oh, jeez, he does not. He's supposed to be Ben Hassad's spy or something. Well, I kind of ruined that, but he's Talvashov now. But, oh my god, he's supposed to pick up on everything, and he
You the chief, huh? Good for you two. Hope the big idiot makes you happy.
Okay, how can we use you? Just tell me.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace. They're not rebelling outright, but they brought in mercenary companies in preparation. The Chargers have a good reputation. If we go in, we can buy the companies out from underneath them. The nobles will lose the men they met for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
Oh, good. Now, why are you standing on the chair? Seriously, why is he standing on the chair? I do not understand this chair standing thing he does. Oh, this is kind of fun.
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. Brianna. The Duchess. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Damn. You know what, given his size, like how tall he is, seriously, he makes a Kunari look like a dwarf. That's probably pretty accurate.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh,
a lot, apparently.
Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
Earwigs.
I don't know. You want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot, the whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
Oh. Yeah, their mistakes.
There was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Sounds like a plan. I'll go talk to Cole. I haven't talked to Cole in a while.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Did you like the masks? Or I agree? If I choose this, I will get disapproval from him, believe it or not. Yeah, what did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
Dude, I want to do this.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Let's go do this. Come on. Let's go, let's go. So I made the choice for Cole to be more human in spirit. Can he still pick up on everybody's hurts like he did before, or no? Because I'm all kinds of confused as to how his character develops. Like, he doesn't do those weird things anymore, like collecting daggers and sliced plums and all that neat fun stuff. Like, he doesn't do that anymore, and he can't vanish
you
at the
honor
drop of a
us
hat
with your
anymore either.
presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
But is he still enough of a spirit that he can
Well, then,
pick
just
up
a
on
bottle
everybody?
of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I am proud of him.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Painful? Come on, Cole,
Cole,
don't
if
cry.
this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're hiding the fear, you made yourself laugh, or you lost me? You know what, I'm gonna go with that.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it is.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Hopefully with this wine, how to get drunk. I'm playing. No, Cole, do not drink. Do not become an alcoholic. You don't earn adoption. Because I am adopting you. Cole, you are now my son. And no one is gonna tell me otherwise. Bull don't got a choice in this matter. He doesn't. He's just gonna have to deal. Okay, so that's our conversation with Cole. I want to go check on Cullen. It's been a while since I've checked on him. We go this way. Yes. What are you staring at? Oh, not the right tower. There it is. Where is he?
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Okay. Probably gonna go through a couple scenes here with Solus. I've been wanting to talk to him about have this conversation, but I keep forgetting to go do it.
What were you like? Before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
How should I know?
If it had, do you really think I'd have noticed?
No. That's an excellent point.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
You make that sound bad.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. Qunari are savage creatures. Their ferocity held in check only by the rigid teachings of the Qun. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
Well,
I'm just one part of this team, Solus. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the world. And she, above all, should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her, it is all a game of tactics now. But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Bye. I'm still in my room, aren't I? Yep. Whoa, what is this quest point deal? I'm gonna keep walking around in this. I don't want that. I wanna wear this. Holy crud, no, put on the old clothes. Put on the old clothes. No. I think that quest point on my mini-map is, the throne. Let's see. No, I don't want to go into the war room just yet. Not yet. Okay, Varric.
So, you've been hanging out with Three Eyes?
No, not really.
Good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
He called her a vanity piece.
He told me Bianca is a vanity piece.
That's the envy talking. Bianca is a masterpiece. Three Eyes isn't enough of a craftsman to build anything like her.
Well, I guess he doesn't have
Carry
any...
on.
I could have sworn he had an opinion about Halam Sharal.
You've been hanging out with Three Eyes? He does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
I seriously thought that, he had a comment about Halam Sharal. Something about his editor? I don't know.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Happy I could help.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home. Just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
How does it taste of despair?
I should
do
go.
not understand
Try not
that.
to kill anyone without me.
One bit. I don't understand that. Okay. Remove some creature stuff. Go up here, talk to Liliana. Maybe I can get her quest finally.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
What do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Could abandon ship?
No one would fault you for abandoning ship, you know.
Out of the ship, and straight into the sea. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
Wow. You really don't think highly of the Dojans.
The people care only for simple things. Their world is small, and everything beyond it is unknown and something to fear. They will continue to live like this, unless they can be shown another way. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Can I get your quest? Yes.
A message from Divine Justinia.
You alright?
That's a shock. You alright reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends.
Is this you asking permission to leave for a bit?
Well, yes. I can't imagine I'll be away from my post for very long, and I was hoping you would agree to come with me. Will you at least consider it? One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Okay. Duly noted. I gotta go talk to everybody. Okay, this is just what I do. I just run around and I talk to everybody after every major point of the story. After every major point of the story, I go talk to people.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
And I finally got her quest.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Alright. Talk about the wyvern.
I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern. I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
Oh, I'd love that. Confidence booster.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful.
She says
I shall give the location of its
can.
lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
I must have the heart of a snowy wyvern. A very poisonous creature.
Can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression? Who is this
Was
potion
this over here
for?
I can take a look at? Nope. Thought I saw a button. I'm going out here. No one can stop me. Why does my screen keep freezing? I don't like when the screen freezes. Jump, jump. Up this and then jump again. I win.
Inquisitor.
Uh-oh.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
Oh, hell no.
Do you know what I did?
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Just listen. I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You know, so did everyone else.
You couldn't have been the only one there. No one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself.
I probably would have gone over there and kicked those kids' asses.
Better.
String them up.
Just
Okay,
easier
maybe
to
not
shut our
string them
eyes.
up, but I'll whip them with the damn rope.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you.
Would've
You would have
freed
done
the
the right
dog
thing. We're
and
lucky
beat those
there are
kids with the
people
rope.
like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
I'm pretty sure he was the
I wonder
last.
who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks.
Pretty sure he was the last one. I will go freaking find Cassandra and Cullen in a minute. Whee! Okay, we go over here.
Inquisitor.
Put it on the little griffin.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
One time I was playing this game and there was somebody over here. The guy freaked me out big time. I was like, where the hell? Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? He just like randomly popped up. He was like this blonde guy or something, quizzing me.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Okay, well,
Go
he's
on.
got nowhere.
Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
True.
She doesn't know everything, yet.
No.
Sister Liliana had us search the warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oops. Excuse me. So I'm gonna get that scene at the war table out of the way. And then in the next video we'll try to get all the rest of these quests for my companions done and over with. See, that's just finishing up Josephine's.
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever.
Liliana's. Collins is real brief. Blackwall, he can be pretty quick too.
Inquisitor.
I feel like I'm missing somebody.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam
I think I
Shiral
got
was
everybody
Countess
after
Letienne's
that.
wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port.
You're shitting
But
me.
until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
Oh, at least they weren't bored.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale, no doubt. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
I think Celine knew.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory.
Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Well, that's good.
I kept dreading I'd drop the wrong spoon or step on a general's foot.
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over less.
Seriously?
Really?
Inquisitor never underestimates the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
It's kind of a scary thought. Oops, I'm on the wrong side of this. Jump up the stairs. Up these stairs. Oh, my ass looks so fine. Okay. Now we get to go and do this.